It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Miami as the Heat go up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And tonight, we'll watch De'Aaron Fox, tremendous speed and quickness, even when compared to other point guards, Shaq.
You know, the point guard position in the NBA is stronger than it's ever been. Irons sharpens irons, so I think it'll be special.
Yes, he's speed, and speed does kill. He's a competitor on both ends of the floor. I love this guy.
And with the game just about ready to begin, time to send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Well, the opponents ran some pretty good sets, too. I mean, let's be honest, creating some nice open looks.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Miami Heat has established that high standard for fitness. Even Eric Spoelstra has gotten into it in his late 40s. The Heat coach says when he's working out, I'm in a different place. With physical, emotional, and mental benefits, I'm hooked. Kevin?
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. DA, thank you. Boy, Chris, how much fun is it to have basketball back? Talk about some of the things you personally look for early in a season.
Oh, man, what I personally look for in the beginning of the season is how guys develop. And a lot of that is body language. You know, are you putting your head down and dropping your head after a shot? Are you not running back on defense after a turnover? These are all little things that show what you're thinking about. You know, I just kind of check out the development, but again, the body language. Is the guy playing hard through his frustration? Is the guy giving his coach eye contact in the huddle? Is he being a great teammate by encouraging guys? I'm passing to an open player for a better shot. And so those are the things that I look at. And then again, with the pace being at an all-time high, I think now is a new golden era of basketball where you can have so much more fun because you are no longer held to rules of not getting out of the shot clock, not getting on the fast break. Coaches are now encouraging this style, so the game to me is a lot more fun. So hopefully as a rookie you come in and you embrace this and just let it fly.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Jackson and Bagley hold down the forward spots. Farrell is out there with Fox, and it's Randolph in at center.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Fox. Hassan Whiteside made his last pass. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Passes it to Waiters. Randolph against Whiteside. Over Randolph. And that one hits back iron. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Now, here's Bagley. His last outing, he had 8 points.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses. Now, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
Randolph against Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Zach Randolph, a paragon of consistency over his career. In his prime, a nightly 20 and 10 guy, and still producing.
And the Memphis Grizzlies retiring Randolph's number 50 going into last season.
And helped forge an identity for that team and really made them relevant. I mean, he's played on a handful of teams, but I think Memphis was that match made in heaven.
That free throw missing.
And what a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on, but he's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time in the league.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Chris, Zach Randolph still getting it done.
And look, his game remains effective because it never was based on athleticism to begin with. I coined the term old man game. He's going to be the type of player that can play in rec centers when he gets old because his game never changes. Plus, his toughness, man, he is tough. That's probably his greatest asset.
Now here's Jackson. After the miss from Goran Dragic. Bagley with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Dragic the pass to Whiteside. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Richardson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
And the first one drops. And Richardson drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Fox against Dragic. Here's Randolph, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's his bread and butter. Randolph, a beast on the boards.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Inside, goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China. He even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And Whiteside in 2016 receiving a 4-year max contract, Greg, from the Heat.
Amazing how far he's come. Set the franchise record for most blocks in a game, and pretty impressive when you think of the big men who played for the Heat. We're talking Lonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal, no less.
And the Kings making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And Cauley Stein over to help. Raiders no luck.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Now here's Bagley. Olynyk is covering. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. In transition, here comes Miami. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Dragic. Kicks it to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Well, you know, I know this. The city of Sacramento supports and they live and die with their Kings. I mean, the team came within a hair's breadth of moving. Let's remember that. And for the fans, pride and relief that they prevailed.
The Kings trail by 4. Now, here's Fox. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Washington. Here's Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Waiters. Pass to Olynyk. He kicks to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. Richardson, no luck. The Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Oh, he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Heat shooting 42% to begin this game. Fox with the steal. For the finish, and it's Fox with the jam.
Quick instincts on the defensive end. I mean, when you're careless around Fox, he's going to take advantage of it.
Outside Dragic. Fades away. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Bagley kicks to Farrell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Dion Waiters. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Waiters. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Coach Dave Yeager never missed the playoffs as head coach in Memphis. Chris, is it tough to go from that kind of success to a team now in rebuild mode?
You bet it is. I mean, it's a different challenge to build something from the ground up. It takes a lot of patience. You have to appreciate the small moments of progress, even when the wins are few.
Here's Fox. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Cauley-Stein passes to Farrell. Now, here's Bagley. Wade is covering. Bagley with the ball. He's against Olynyk. Bagley, no good. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Olynyk high post. Wade finds Whiteside. Over Cauley-Stein. Whiteside, no good.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look though.
Farrell can't hit. The Heat shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Wade dishes to Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Richardson up top, guarded by Jackson. A jump hook, and so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. How he did last season. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
And the shot goes in. And the Kings lead by 3.
Now look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound, finishing strong on the putback.
Wade kicks to Johnson. Dwayne Wade on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. And the jam by Whiteside.
I love how Wade actively looks to find the open man look. He's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat. Justice Winslow comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Ellington is subbed in for Goran Dragic. The pass to Farrell. Over Wade. And Wade sends it back.
Wade is an excellent shot blocker from the 2 spot. I mean, he's remarkable at timing his jumps and swatting shots back. That's his second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a 3rd foul and force him to sit on the bench.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, he baits you to reach in, and then there's a presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling you, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does and being so strong attacking the hole, and DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art to it.
The turnaround jumper, count it. And the Heat lead by 1.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Now, here's Kufis. Here's Cauley Stein. Banked in off the glass. Cauley Stein's got his first points of the night.
And it's important for Cauley Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Wade against Jackson. There's Winslow. He's off on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Bielitsa. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson against Cauley Stein. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Miami called for the foul. For Sacramento, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first one falls. Harry Giles is checked in for Willie Cauley Stein. Good on both. The Heat trail by 3. Wade with it. Johnson left side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Farrell kicks to Jackson. Back to Farrell. To the middle. Here's Kufis. Rebound by the Heat. A shot by Johnson, no good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside. A nice shot by Kufis. Kufis has got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Ellington still looking for his first bucket in this one. The rebound by Giles. Kings leading now by 3. Farrell passes to Kufis. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wade kicks to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Johnson. Out to Wade. Johnson right side. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, the truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Now here's Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ellington. The shot by Wade, wide open. No good on the 3. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Bielitsa passes it to Koufos. Here's Giles, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
If we understand our potential, can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Zach Randolph is out there with Giles. And there's Jackson, and it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Hassan Whiteside continues to develop. Now, Miami coach Eric Spoelstra said it's got nothing to do with his stats. He's going to do that no matter what. It's about making winning plays and caring more about his teammates than he cares about himself. Now he can lead in a different way because he has the respect of the locker room. Kevin?
Terrific, D.A. Thank you.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts, no more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up, and these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are, and I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it, and look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeding up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Sacramento leading by 6. Farrell kicks to Giles. Back to Farrell. Pass to Randolph from about 19 feet. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dion Waiters checked in for Miami. And a change for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Justin Jackson. Waiters outside. Pass to Ellington. Kicks it to Waiters. And there's the pass to Winslow. Passes it to Waiters. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Waiters got 5 now.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out of it.
Pass to Bialica. And for those of you just joining us in the 2nd quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Fox. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 8 points for him.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
Now here's Ellington, guarded by Fox. Winslow kicks to Ellington. Not going to go that time. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Fox. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Raiders on the wing. Sacramento grabs the miss. Giles has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Randolph with the jam.
He's not going to lead the league in dunks, but when Randolph does throw it down, watch out.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Adebayo. And here is Ellington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson in the corner. They get it again. Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Farrell passes to Giles. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play. Follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. Richardson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow, and it's Dragic in for Wayne Ellington. Labissiere is checked in for Sacramento. Paulie Stein comes in for Giles. Here's Whiteside. That one misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. With his first shot attempt, Farrell for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Sacramento leading by 3. Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Labissiere, no good.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off him. Just couldn't knock it down.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
For Miami, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And it's tied up with that one. King shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Cauley Stein against Olynyk. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Labissiere.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 15-6 run. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Richardson with it. Bielitsa's there. Richardson finds Olynyk. Offensive rebound. Right side. And it's blocked by Cauley Stein. Fox passes to Farrell. At the elbow, Labissiere. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Waiters. 6 to shoot. Bielitsa passes to Cauley Stein. Knocked loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Waiters kicks to Dragic. There's the pass to Whiteside. 9 feet out, and too long on the shot. And for Sacramento, they're shooting in this game 45%. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Oh, look at Scal Labissiere. I mean, he grew up in Haiti. I mean, in the 2010 quake, his family's house collapsed on top of him. Luckily, they were rescued, and that drove him to leave the U.S. at age 14 to pursue a basketball career.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Labissiere. And Chris, I remember hearing after that quake, trapped for hours in the rubble, Scal couldn't walk for weeks. Then he comes to the U.S., didn't speak a word of English. There's a lot he's overcome in his life.
I mean, think about that. That's where success comes from, his perseverance. That's going to serve him well. Think about 1 year at Kentucky. He didn't dominate, but he's never let adversity get the best of him.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Waiters outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From 8. Here's Whiteside. That misses off the backboard.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Bagley, and the 3 ball is good. Bagley's got 9.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Waiters. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Kings leading now by 3. Fox kicks to Cauley-Stein, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That one is off.
Oh, man, such an athletic 7-footer, Willie Cauley-Stein. Now, look, he's improving his game. He fits that prototype of a mobile shot blocker who finishes around the rim.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. And the second free throw, good. And Chris, for Cauley-Stein, just how good you think he can become?
I think he can become very good. He's got to show more improvement offensively, but that just takes work over the summer.
Here's Olynyk. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the shot is good.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Sacramento.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
Wade against Jackson. Feeds to Kufis. Back to Jackson. Dishes it to Fox. Sacramento again missing. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Jackson finds Kufis. Down low. Here's Fox. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Here's Dragic. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson tries again. Fox kicks to Jackson. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 11 points from Marvin Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Here's Olynyk. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic against Fox. And Cauley-Stein has it in the corner. Fox against Dragic. Fox kicks to Jackson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
his field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
The Kings leading. On the wing, Jackson. Over Wade. Jackson misses. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And stolen by Kufis. Jackson down low. Wade is covering. Good D by Wade. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pulls up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wade's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
The pull-up J of Wade. Such a quick trigger release from off the dribble.
Fox with it. Here's Bagley. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Hassan Whiteside. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
A great look at American Airlines Arena right on the shores of Biscayne Bay as we welcome you back to Miami. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Hassan Whiteside in this game. Guys, he's everywhere.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 43% from the field. Olynyk down low with Whiteside. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Miami shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Sacramento. For the lead, doesn't go that time. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Waiters passes to Dragic. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Now Fox. Kicks to Bagley. Passes it to Farrell. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami.
He knows all the tricks in the book. Randolph isn't going to finish over the top, but he gets himself to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First free throw is good. And Randolph drops them both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Waiters outside. He kicks to Olynyk. Here's Whiteside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Pass to Bagley. Right around 1.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Farrell gets the bucket, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Waiters finds Olynyk. Over Bagley. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Jackson from long range. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 1-point game.
You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play. But the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
Randolph kicks to Bagley. Randolph passes to Bagley. That's tipped.
Oh, and he's the rare player with the shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Here's Dragic. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Kings have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Fox passes to Farrell. Back to Fox. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Johnson in for Richardson. And a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Justin Jackson. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And you talk about that quick twitch athletes have. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the lane. Chris, definitely an attack gone.
Oh, yeah, and it's not just his quickness, Kevin. I mean, it's his mentality, his aggressiveness. He's very competitive. He wants to impose his will on the game, and I love that.
Farrell kicks to Bagley. Miami grabs the miss, and the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. Miami trailing. Outside Dragic. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 5 assists tonight.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Up top, Fox. Ellington defending. Fox dishes to Randolph. Up and in on the layup. Randolph's got 9 points.
Right in his wheelhouse. Randolph putting in work in the paint.
And here is Ellington. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. One-on-one fast break. Here's Fox. The shot comes out. And the Heat going the other way now. Now here's Ellington. He dishes it to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Adebayo with the bucket. He's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Fox. He's got 10. Farrell for 3. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Winslow's checked in for Whiteside. And the Kings also making a change. Labissiere's checked in. The Heat with the lead. Dragic, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Pass to Labissiere. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A shot by Ellington, no good. The Kings trail by 3. From the wing, here's Giles. And the shot goes in. Giles has got 8 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Johnson, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the 3 ball is good.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a drive first half, but now they're falling.
Ellington kicks to Adebayo. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dragic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Giles. Missed inside. Miami's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Ellington kicks to Dragic. The pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo, a putback, but rebound by Giles. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Bielitsa misses. Passes to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. No good from Dragic.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all.
Farrell, that's a two-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 11.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Johnson finds Ellington. That's tipped. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Farrell kicks to Labissiere. Pass to Giles. Back to Fox. Labissiere up top. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one hits back iron. And Miami shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
The Kings trailing. Fox with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Farrell. Now Ellington. Johnson, the pass to Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And checking out some numbers for Johnson, how he performed last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
And he makes the first. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Skal Labissiere. Cauley Stein comes in for Giles. And it's Jackson in for De'Aaron Fox. And so he makes both from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Farrell kicks to Cauley Stein. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cauley Stein's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The coaching staff loves seeing this. Cauley Stein appearing calm and collected, even when the defense is all over.
Ellington inside the 3-point line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ellington's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Jackson kicks to Kufis. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. And yes, it's good. Cauley Stein's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can't find much better shot than that.
Wade passes to Adebayo. Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's the pass to Cauley Stein. Makes it off the glass. Cauley Stein's got 9.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
Wade dishes to Johnson. Kicks it to Ellington. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Heat. Josh Richardson comes in for Johnson. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Farrell. He's got 11. And there's the feed to Bagley. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
1:44 left in the third. Wade finds Olynyk. A three-pointer, no good.
And what a struggle it has been, yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Ellington. Defense is right there. There's Winslow. And he overshot that one, missing. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's Jackson with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Count that one.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Here's Farrell. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Right side comes in for Justice Winslow, and it's Waiters in for Wayne Ellington. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fires from 14, and there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Dion Waiters. Richardson's got it all tied up now for the Heat. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bagley, no good. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. From 12 feet out, Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Passes it to Farrell. On the wing, Jackson bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Kings lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out, a 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
GA, he's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Sacramento, Bagley is out there with Costa Koufis. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Jackson, and it's Farrell in at the guard position. Jackson kicks to Bagley. Back to Jackson. Farrell for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
And Dwayne Wade had hoped to return to the Miami Heat. Last season, at the trade deadline, he got his wish.
And it just seems right when he's in a Miami Heat uniform. It's a second home for him, and he's back where he belongs, baby. Wade County.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the veteran Wade, man, does this guy get old? He continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 43% from the field. Farrell passes to Jackson. Inside, stolen by Waiters. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wade with the ball. Olynyk trying to break loose. Richardson, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Jackson kicks to Farrell. It is now to Bagley. Shoots over Olynyk. Bagley with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Waiters outside. Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Sacramento making some changes. Zach Randolph is checked in for Kufis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Cauley Stein. To the inside. Here's Bagley. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Richardson. Richardson missing again.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Count it.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Wade. That one good for 2. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Wade is a strong two-guard. I mean, he's exceptional at fighting through whatever the D throws at him.
Pass to Jackson. Over Richardson. Outside for Jackson. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Inside. Here's Richardson. Second chance shot. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Whiteside.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Fox against Wade. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Farrell passes to Randall. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 3.
He earns his keep with his physicality and his touch with the basketball. Randolph getting it done.
Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. Whiteside. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Whiteside's got 12 points in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Heat making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldrich.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dave Yeager was just going over his game plan with his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this win. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Superior strength from the little man. Fox accepting the challenge and fighting through the contact web.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard, out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk. A free throw off from Fox. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Jackson kicks to Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Heat trail by 3. Waiters finds Richardson. Adebayo with the bucket.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
The Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Farrell. Now here's Bagley, guarded closer. Back to Farrell. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dragic. Richardson against Jackson. Now here's Richardson. Defense right on him. That one drops for him. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Farrell kicks to Fox. And off against Whiteside. Back to Fox. The pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the defense doing everything in their power. But Randolph just too good in there.
Dragic dishes to Waiters. Richardson against Jackson. Takes the 13-footer and another basket for Miami.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Fox passes to Randall. 11 feet away. Bagley, no good. The Heat with the lead. Right side, Dragic. Misses off the left iron.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Dragic kicks to Richardson. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
First free throw is good.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Bagley. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And you know, for that Pistons game, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Three-pointer, good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Richardson the pass to Adebayo. He gets that one.
Oh, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
The Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Randall. Back to Fox. Dragic with some nice D.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Here's Richardson. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And off against Whiteside. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Bagley. Right wing. It's stolen by Dragic. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Waiters finds Dragic. Down low. Here's Whiteside.
A real pest on the defensive end. Fox takes great pride in getting right into the airspace of shooters.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left side, Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Good work there as it goes. Whiteside's got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Fox against Dragic. Now, here's Fox. Not a lot of room. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way to tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ferrell. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Frank Mason, he's checked in for Yogi Ferrell. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Fox passes to Randall. Jackson in the corner. Bagley kicks to Fox. There's Jackson with the three. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Waiters gets a wide open look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And McLemore, he's checked in for Frank Mason. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
And wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Fox kicks to Randall. Back to Fox. Pass to McLemore. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randolph over Whiteside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
And the Heat call time here. The score is tied at 101. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Marvin Bagley.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Olenek, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic looking it over. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. The 3 won't fall. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, congrats on the win. Major battle tonight. Were you expecting a tough game?
Well, it's the NBA, man. We're not that dominant where we can just come in and blow every team out. You got to respect these other teams. They're good. They come and they play very well versus us, and we got to find ways to win ball games, and that's what it's all about right now.
Well, you found a way tonight, Dwayne. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.